All right, so it seems like Grand Cross made the biggest mess up second time now today. They first teased it like before the stream, like well early, like they already told you the festival is, and now they accidentally published patch notes early on the Thailand side. So we now have the official patch notes. It's not well translated, but I have translations for you. So if you want to see this, be my guest. If you don't want it spoiled, F off. Get out of here. Don't see this because it's spoilers. A lot of them, obviously speaking. Let's get into it here today. Announcement of updated maintenance on 7/24. We are picking up a festival over here that is going to bring us a bunch of different content. Let me get my phone open here with translations and everything so that we can try this out and see how this goes. Pretty much, though, it confirms 200 free gems for everyone. We also have the Wishbox event celebrating the 5.5 years of the 7 Deadly Sins. We are getting Purr Poo Revival and a boss parade. We are also getting a Selection Season 3, which I'll see what that is. Holy War Festival random return of the ruler, lucky essence event, chances of winning the highest prize, 550 diamonds. The story captures the knight's expressions, the oppressor of the Demon King, and then 4 Koa scripture chapter 4 is what that says over there. So those are the things in the update. Over here, our brand new character, the Demon King. Yes, Zeldris, the Demon King, is here. We have it, a dark attribute character. You are. Look at that icon, though. They did update it, though, fully. That's not his original icon. It is fully updated. Chaos Melee, Gother, and Thor. So, I don't know how crazy. Damn, the fits are good, though. Got the Berserk Esterosa fit, the standard Zeldris fit, and look at this, dude. Holy. Yeah, it's kind of looking good. I can't lie. Added new night group function content and night group training ground. Added training ground there, content exclusively for knights. It can be accessed through the training dummy icon added to the knights. You can organize your own training team with the knights, equipment, artifacts, and food for the. Where's the banner then? Did I skip it? Oh, so this type of patch doesn't do that. So let's go over here. Let's go to this one. I think this is the draw event. Yeah, this is the draw event. So this is the translation we're going to need to try to handle. So let's see how that goes. Let's switch this over here to the proper language. Let's translate. There we go. So this is the banner now. Oh my god. That's a 6/6 passive if I've ever seen one. Here's the banner. It's got Lance on there. It's got Gother on there. It's old melee, so that's rough. It is Thor, so that's pretty solid. This is pulling this nowadays would be rough. Pulling this nowadays would be rough. Pulling this nowadays would be rough. This is, I guess, still fine. This is still fine. This is good. Pulling these ones are right now a bit rough. This is good. Still more better. Fine. You know, pulling is rough. Pulling is good. So it's a solid banner. Not insane, but solid. Definitely better than last 2 years. 100%. If you were to say that at least. 300, 600, 900 over there, and then his pickup draw for the rate up. So that's there as well. That's what he looks like. He is obviously demon. He is dark. He is UR. Here's what the translation says. Increase all stats of the demonic tribe allies by 4% for each of them joining the battle, and reduce your damage received by 10% if all knights participating in the battle are demons. At the start of the battle, the shield will be given to all the knights. Black Shield provides a shield that is 700% of the defense power at the start of the battle. It reduces the final damage received from AoE skills by a big 50%. When starting a battle, it grants the Palm of Domination to enemies whose initial defense is lower than yours, and increases all of one's own stats by 8% for each. Palm of Domination given to the enemy, Palm of Domination, all stats minus 10%, and when using a skill on the Demon Tribe dealt, when using a skill on a Demon Tribe, damage dealt is minus 50%. When you use Decay skill, you will give Black Shield to your Demon Clan comrades. If the shield is removed by using an enemy skill during the enemy's turn, deals 100% equal to the Black Shield's initial shield value to that enemy as Reflect. He has Reflect. Oh, come on. At the start of the ally's turn, dude, this is like Yun PTSD right now. At the start of the ally's turn, except at the start of the battle, if a Black Shield is activated to an allied knight, remove the effect and grant that knight, in effect, it increases their attack ability for 20% for 2 turns, and give yourself a Black Sword equal to the number of effects withdrawn, up to 4 for 3 turns. Black Sword is attack ability, so you have 4 of these you can stack, apparently. plus 15% attack ability, and 30% crit damage. That's the passive. Now over here, he has, I think, a unique, you call it, or this is translated to gift, but obviously talent, whatever. Removes all buff effects on one enemy and grants Black Curse for 2 turns. Black Curse, if you use a skill or receive damage from an enemy's skill, you will inflict a corrosive effect that deals 10% of your remaining health as damage to yourself for 2 turns. That overlaps 3 times. Over here we have his skills now, so let's see these ones, how they're translated. Skills, deals 500% of attack power damage to one enemy. Black something, it doesn't translate. Increases critical rate by 2 times. Increases damage dealt by 2 times to enemies affected by debuff. Damage dealt to enemies affected by black. It doesn't translate the second word, it just is the same language. So I have no idea what that second word says. 150%. Commandment, or Command of Extinction. Deals 300% of attack power damage to all enemies. It adds another effect that I can't even translate, so it's called Decay though. It ignores enemy durability and defense and increases the damage dealt by 80% of the armor penetration rate. Hellgate Sword. Give yourself 2 black swords for 3 turns and deal 500% of your attack power as damage to all enemies. Black Sword is increasing your critical rate 2 times. It increases your damage dealt by 2 times to the enemies affected by debuffs, and damage dealt to enemies affected by that is 150% extra. There you go. Next up, we have his translation over here. So it looks like you want to get him bare minimum 2/6, 100% though. So attack power goes up 350, 380, 410, 440, 470, 500. Identify Black Shield reduces final damage by 30 up to 50. So definitely a 2/6. A 2/6 looks real sexy then, right? Dominating Palm. Dealt when using skills on demonic race. Oh, so you lose that. You don't get Dominating Palm unless you have a 2/6. So that damage dealt when using skills to demonic race will be minus 50% if you have a 2/6. If you don't have a 2/6, you lose that. And then it also says deals number of damage equal to the value of the Black Shield. That goes to 75% of 3/6. So maybe 3/6. 2/6 is sexy. 3/6 is real sexy. Everything else is okay, I guess you could say. So that's where Demon King Zeldris, we'll call that for now. That's what he looks like. There you go. Back over here to patch notes now. So patch notes wise, they have that content being added in. You can organize the training grounds, equipment, artifacts, and food for the night over there. Only recipes that have reached level 5 can register for food buffs. When you register, the button on the training team, the list of training teams of the night's training ground will appear. Registered training team will be shared with the other Knights members, and the other Knight members besides themselves can use them as they've been organized. When you click the magnifying glass icon of a team that has been organized as a practice team, you can view the detailed team information. When entering the team preparation screen, you can organize your own team and set up the training, whether to use equipment artifacts or not, and set specific modes and rules. In battle, the same rules as PvP will apply, but the turn time limit will not apply. You can use the 3x speed up, auto function, and opponent team will fight with AI. The details of the base buff that have been changed in Night Battle Balance Adjustment will be applied to Training Ground in a later update. Added Knight's Scripture Chapter 4 5.5 Anniversary Global Festival. So that's there as well, as I kind of told you would be coming. So not bad. You check in once a day, you'll be in order. You get that over there, yeah. And these are the rewards associated to that. So just pretty standard, like regular rewards. Over here we have a card set dropping, which I can try to translate, see if this works. We also have a relic. Looks like 1 relic for now. It says increase the stats of demonic knights by a certain percentage. When demon knights attack enemies affected by a debuff, increases the damage dealt to that enemy by a certain percentage. Over here, Chandler gets it. If the participating comrade are affected, or specific comrades, so demons, or the ones that have a commandment, increase the comrade's critical hit by 50%, increases the maximum HP of a designated ally by 10% for each ally that joins the battle, and reduces all enemies' critical rate by 10%, and then critical damage by 20%. Festival Coin Shop Rotation, these characters are in there, so there you go. Bundles, 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 and more bundles, not bad. Bundles, bundle galore. Over here we have our login event for 200 gems. Over here we have our missions, gives you a 5 pull, so the 5 pulls somewhere else as well. We have this over here as well. Oh, we're getting another one of these events, so this is some sort of like try demo. You can demo it, I'm guessing. It's kind of cool. Play that, you get 5 pulls. Over here, you can win up to 550 diamonds. That's cool. How does this work? Enter the game at the top left over there. When logging in, you can tap the essence and that up to 1 per day. If you tap the essence on the event page and do not receive the lucky ticket, then you are not a lucky winner. Lucky tickets will be randomly placed by drawing 5 out of 10 nights. The order of prizes will be determined according to the number of nights and the unique placement. The number of nights in the placed. The lucky ticket will consist of 5 unique nights. You can see the winners and their status through view results on the event page. Yeah. And then this is when it's picked of the winners. So you have a chance. So you actually do have a, from reading this, do you have a decent chance, no? A decent chance to pick up some rewards here? Or no, am I high? Over here, lucky tickets will be randomly placed by drawing 5 nights out of 10 nights. So isn't that like a decent chance, or am I high? Is it like picking 10 nights every single time and then 5 out of those 10 nights get it? Maybe I'm wrong. A chance at 550 diamonds. It's kind of cool, I guess. Over here, Demon King Intimidate. It's a buff event. That's a buff event. Over here, you have the in-game event. This is the key event. So Wishbox event is kicking up too. So Wishbox gives you all this stuff over here. You can pick what you want, I'm pretty sure, right? All of this, you can pick what you want, yeah. So a free Nidhogg relic as well. Not squirrels, still, you know, thanks, devs. This is the boss parade, so it gives you the card pack, and then it gives you some other stuff associated. No real gems. Pernpoo returns. That's the content we're looking for, baby. Pernpoo is going to be very, very fun to grind, so that's kicking up as well. And so the shop looks like for that. What is that currency? So this is all that stuff there. You also have Selection Battle kicking up. Not Chaos Battle. Selection Battle is there as well. If you're interested, that's coming soon. You get 7 days of the Gem Dungeon. 900 Gem Payback. You also have Lucky Bag Event. Oh, we have a boosted Lucky Bag Event. Wow. So over here, 25 gems and this stuff over here. Okay. These are the events that you have active. This is the event there. Yep, new cosmetic over here. It looks like... I have no idea what that is. Yeah, it looks like this over here. So, pretty cool. Like to see it. Kian gets a skin, and then you have 2 new emojis here if you missed them. And then these summer skins return. Gems. Night Clan adjustments. If you play this, you can check it. I know a lot of players really don't care for this. Added... personal contribution screen over here. This is again for group. This is for guild battle, so most of you don't give a damn about this. They improved the information screen, so now it tells you what yours look like, which is super cool. Over here, they updated this as well for the coins. Added continuous power up over here as well, which is really nice. Changed the basic setting over there. Added story menu there to the night profile, which is also cool. Improved the description of each levels for that. Full description, so you can now check the 6/6 ult straight off of that, which is also cool. Improve some unique effects, improvements to overall battle ranking, improves that. That's Knighthood boss battle, and these are a bunch of bug fixes, and then standard announcements for Hero Arena. So there you go. That's the patch notes. This was a 13 freaking minute video. A lot of different things added in this patch notes. Looks very, very grand. I don't know how they keep messing up and leaking everything. It's like insanity that they keep doing that, but okay. Take care, have fun. That's been it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. That's where it stands. Yeah, kind of crazy.